National School District together. Please go ahead and rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Hand over your heart. Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Recording secretary, please call roll.
50. Here. Izabelo?
Here.
Ms. Whittaker Castañeda? And Ms. Sarmiento Luz Izarragara.
All right, item 2 is public communications. Public communication provides the public with an opportunity to address the board regarding an item on the agenda or other topic. Anyone wishing to address the board shall submit a request for oral communications card. Cards are available near the entrance to the boardroom and are to be submitted to the recording secretary. A member of the public who wishes to address the board on any such matter is limited to 3 minutes for one matter and up to a maximum of 5 minutes for all closed and open session matters. There shall be a limit of 20 minutes for any matter unless such time limit is waived by a majority vote of the board. Members of the public may not yield any time to other speakers. No board action can be taken. Are there any speakers?
No speakers.
Thank you. Well, we are here to begin our staff recognition ceremony. So thank you all for joining us. We are looking forward to this time with you and to celebrate and honor those who have given so much of their time, effort, commitment to this school district, to the children here, to the families, and to our community. Item 4A, we will be recognizing employees retiring at the end of the 2022-2023 school year. It has been the practice of the governing board to honor employees who are retiring at the end of the year. The employees on the attached list retired prior to the end of the 22-23 school year. Dr. Kevin.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Maritza Kevin, and I am the Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources. I want to thank our outstanding employees tonight. I want to thank all of our honorees for their contributions to our National School District. We are going to begin by celebrating our retirees. I have the privilege and pleasure of introducing the very first person, who happens to be our Admin Assistant in Human Resources. The first person I'd like to recognize is Griselda Aizpuro. Ms. Aizpuro was hired by National School District as a school attendance clerk at New Horizons School. She worked as a school secretary and administrative school assistant at New Horizons and Rancho de la Nacion. She currently works as an administrative office manager in the Human Resources Department. Ms. Aizpuro worked at the National School District for 31 years. I'd like to say a few words in honor of Griselda. I'm going to try and say this without crying because she is my right-hand person. I'm going to miss her so dearly. Today is a bittersweet day for us as we bid farewell to Griselda Aizpuro, our beloved administrative assistant for Human Resources. After 31 years of dedicated service to the National School District, Griselda has decided to retire and focus on the joys of welcoming her first grandchild and pursuing her love of travel and music. Griselda is the heart and soul of the Human Resources Department, and we will miss her dearly when she leaves. Her warm personality, approachable nature, and kind demeanor have made her a favorite among colleagues and employees alike. She has always been willing to lend a helping hand, offering guidance and support whenever it was needed. Griselda's adaptability and flexibility are truly remarkable, as she has worked with 3 different assistant superintendents with 3 different personalities and management styles during her 8 years in the Human Resources Department. She has always been able to handle multiple tasks at once, often going above and beyond her duties to ensure that everything ran smoothly. As a historian of the Human Resources Department, Griselda has been instrumental in documenting the history of our organization. She has been a witness to many changes and has played a vital role in keeping our records and files up to date and accurate. Beyond her work, Griselda is a person of many passions. She loves to travel, especially if it involves music, and her favorite band is Depeche Mode. We know that retirement will give her more time to indulge in these pursuits, and we couldn't be happier for her. One day you may see her working at the zoo or at a Padres game, 2 of her favorite passions. Griselda, we are so grateful for your 31 years of service to the National School District. Your dedication, district experience, and your kind heart have left a positive legacy on our organization and our department. You will be missed, but we know that you will go on to achieve great things in your next chapter of your life. On behalf of the National School District, I would like to extend my deepest appreciation and congratulations on your well-deserved retirement. Enjoy this chapter to the fullest and know that you will always have a special place in our hearts. And we thank you for everything you've done. Thank you.
Just want to say thank you, Melissa, for those kind words. All I want to say is that I have been truly blessed to be part of the NSG family for 31 years. I can't believe that I'm retired. I'm so happy. I'm gonna miss my coworkers and friends. I just have so many memories here, and I've made so many lifetime friends. And just want to thank my loved ones, my friends, and my coworkers for sharing tonight with me. Thank you very much.
Excuse me, Griselda. You know this job, you do the pictures regularly for us at the board meetings. You're supposed to come across the front so we can do the things. Mr. Dalla, are you able to come forward and join us for pictures?
As I call you up, if you wouldn't mind, after the speeches, just come on up. Would like to take a picture.
Can we get Mr. Dahl to come up and take some photos up here? Thank you.
Our next retiree is Yolanda Amador, Child Nutrition Services Assistant from Las Palmas School. Ms. Amador was hired by National School District as a Child Nutrition Services Assistant at Las Palmas School. She also worked at Olivewood, El Toyon, Ivor Harbison, and Lincoln Acres School. Prior to her retirement in August 2022, she worked as a Child Nutrition Services Assistant at Las Palmas School. Ms. Amador worked at National School District for 23 years. Is she here, Ms. Amador? All right, we have John Hanson. I'd like to invite him just to say a few words.
Well, I was gonna make a comment about how relaxed she looks, but clearly she fell asleep. And it didn't make it in. That's the way it is when you're retired, I think. I can tell you that Yolanda had a great work ethic. She was really well liked by the children and the staff she worked with. always on time, always ready to work. She's one of the first people in the morning that the children saw at Las Palmas. She prepared and served breakfast for generations of Ashley's and kids, held by 23 years. Maybe some people in this room. We really miss her, and we hope that she's enjoying her nap. And I'm sorry, Yolanda with you guys. We really miss her. We hope she continues to. Thank you.
Dr. Kevin? I just wanted to remind everyone, we know that some people were not able to attend, and for that reason, we are streaming so that those who are watching from home or from afar can actually enjoy tonight with us. So just wanted to let you know.
Thank you. Thank you for that reminder. Our next retiree is Marta Dorado Barrera, classroom teacher, John Otis School. Ms. Dorado Barrera was hired by the National School District as a kindergarten classroom teacher at Olivewood. She then worked as a language arts specialist for 3 years at Olivewood. She currently works at John Otis as a kindergarten set teacher. Ms. Dorado Barrera worked at National School District for 30 years. Dr. Segura here?
She's on her way, she's stuck right now.
Okay, so, Martha, if you'd like to say a few words, thank you.
Thank you. 30 years is a really long time. As many of my colleagues know, we do this job year in and year out with a lot of pride, a lot of joy. So all I can say is I thank the National City community, parents, families for entrusting their children to me for such a long time. I don't take it for granted. It's what I think about every morning. And as many of my colleagues that are also retiring know, it's something that you carry with you. And I hope that those that are still teaching and fighting the good fight continue to carry it with them. I think we all will, as long as we love children and love to teach. Thank you. Thank you.
Our next retiree is Ana Maria Duke, Instructional Assistant Special Education, Ira Harbison School. Ms. Duke was hired by National School District as an Instructional Assistant Special Education at Central School. Prior to her retirement in December 2022, she worked as an Instructional Assistant at Ira Harbison School. Ms. Duke worked at National School District for 16 years. I'd like to ask Dr. Barragan to come on up and say a few words.
I'm not sure who's going to be here today. He didn't get the privilege of working with her for too long, just a few months since I started in the National School District. As I started at Ira Harbison, there was a big transition in our SDC classes, some short staffing. And Ms. Duke actually stepped in a leadership role and was flexible, was patient, worked with each child, and also worked with the teacher to transition into the classroom to give her some important information and to share her knowledge of working with our SDC kiddos. And so that facilitated and made our jobs much easier. So when she decided that she was going to retire in December, it was hard to hear and to accept, but it was understandable. And so I thank her and honor her for her commitment to the students at Ira Harbison and appreciate her for all her efforts during that transition. Congratulations.
retiree could not be with us today. Noemi Herrera, instructional assistant at Lincoln Acres. Ms. Herrera was hired by National School District as an instructional assistant healthcare at Ira Harbison School. Prior to her retirement in April of 2022, she worked as an instructional assistant healthcare at Lincoln Acres. Ms. Herrera worked at National School District for 25 years, and today we want to honor her. She did retire after last year's ceremony, so we just want to give her a recognition tonight. So let's just give a round of applause for Noemi. Our next retiree is Janice Ireland, classroom teacher at Ira Harbison School. Teaches first grade at Ira Harbison. Ms. Ireland worked at National School District for 39 years. Invite Dr. Barragan.
Dr. Barragan, could you get a little closer to the mic? Your voice is so high.
Yes, I can.
Thank you, sir.
So I have a funny story first. Last week, Ms. Ireland came into my office and she said, you don't have to speak next Wednesday. I just wanted to warn you. Just tell them that I'm an old fossil and that I'm retiring. I think the more fitting word is monument. I've only been here since July, so I haven't had the honor of working with Ms. Ireland. By the way, I think it's 40 years, Ms. Ireland. Is that correct? 40 years?
Well,
Yes.
It's 39.
40 years. I haven't had the honor of working with her, but in the short time that I have worked with her, I've learned so much from her. She loves her students, and you see it in the energy after 39 years that she still has in her classroom. And she's working in small groups, and she's caring for each and every individual type, each child, and I see that commitment every day. She's actually teaching the second generation of students, so all of her former students' kiddos are in her class. Talk about commitment to giving back to her community. For those of you who don't know, she attended El Tejon School and graduated from Sweetwater High School. So what a commitment to the community. The staff adores her. As I was talking to staff members, they said she's like a mother. They go to her for advice. They go to her for guidance. And in my meetings with her every month, I've also received guidance from her. So I appreciate her knowledge, her wisdom, her skill. She's an exceptional teacher, and she will be missed by the community. Thank you so much for everything you've done for the staff. They will miss you, but I know you will enjoy your retirement. And you did say that you would come back in some capacity. So we will see you. We will see you. So congratulations. Thank you for your commitment and for loving our staff and students.
Dr. Kevin, we have had, Yolanda has been able to arrive and Dr. Segura has been able to arrive. So I don't know how you'd like to address those, but we'd love to hear from Dr. Segura about our teacher. And we want to make sure that, that Ms. Amador gets recognition as well.
Ms. Amador, would you like to come forward and say a few words? Ms. Ireland didn't get a chance to speak.
Ms. Ireland.
lastly, I just want to thank the community of National City. As Dr. Bodegon said, I grew up here. I went to El Toyon National Junior High and Sweetwater. So I'm a product of the community. And my mom worked for the National School District years and years ago. She's sitting over there. So we have been a part of this community, my whole family, my whole life basically. So I really need to thank the community itself and also my colleagues at IRA. I've been there forever and a day. Yes, I am the fossil. I'm trying to think now who's going to get that dinosaur trophy. But, IRA Harbison is the best school ever. We are the best staff ever, and I'm just going to miss the teachers and the staff and the kids over there. So thank you.
I'd like to invite Dr. Segura to talk about Martha Dorada Varela.
Thank you. And Martha, come on up here. On behalf of John Otis Elementary and National School District, I want to congratulate you for 30 years of service and for your retirement as well. 20 of those years have been directly at John Otis Elementary as our bilingual teacher. And so today I asked staff, I said, what could you say about Martha? There's so many things, so many qualities that you have, Martha, and you are truly, truly going to leave a void at John Otis. And they said your patience, your creativity, your professionalism, organizational skills, your determination, your positivity, and approachability have made you an invaluable member of our John A. Otis family. And of course, our educational community with National School District. Your passion for your work and your love for everything that you do for our students is very evident. You advocate for literacy and multiculturalism for our students, and we can see that on how you reach out to every single one of your students and their families to make sure that they have everything they need, and that it goes unnoticed like that. You have touched countless lives in these 30 years that you did with the National School District, and you've made a massive impact on all these little minds, not only academically, but socially and emotionally, for all our families and our students. And you often have students that come back and they remember you. So that's truly something to notice about your dedication and your love for teaching at John Otis and National. You've been a go-getter, that's another attribute, and your commitment to excellence has been inspirational to all of us. You have left an indelible mark on the National School District, and we will be forever grateful for all these years of service that you have dedicated to our schools and the life of students that we have touched. We wish you all the best with your future endeavors. May your retirement be filled with joy. I know you're going to enjoy that cabin up in the mountains. And hope we can reunite and spend some time up there together. I love that idea. And
She's not inviting herself.
we have something in common. So you will truly, truly be missed, and thank you for everything you do for our students.
I would like to encourage all our speakers to engage in a diva moment when you are at the microphone. You need to have it as close to you as possible, because otherwise it's just a little soft, and especially for those who are at home. So honestly, grab that thing, stick it right there, and enjoy your time on the stage, okay?
Our next retiree is Carolyn Comet Moran. Ms. Comet Moran retired by National School District as a classroom teacher at Las Palmas School. She also worked at El Toyon and Olivewood Schools. She currently teaches third grade at Olivewood School. Ms. Comet worked at National School District for 39 years. I'd like to invite Maria Betancourt-Castanet to say a few words.
Thank you for talking to me. Yes, because I don't speak loud, so I apologize. I'm gonna try to get through this. I know. Without crying. But I'm gonna, just bear with me. Just wanted to welcome everybody here tonight, our friends, colleagues, and honored guests. Tonight we gather to celebrate the incredible career of Ms. Carolyn Comet Moran, a beloved third grade teacher who has touched the lives of countless students and families and beyond, including my very own son Ernesto. I know that my son will always remember the positive impact you made in his life. She instilled in him the love of learning that will stay with him for years to come. My son Ernie wanted to be here today, but unfortunately he's in class and he didn't want to miss, could not miss crucial class time. So I supported that. And you also had the opportunity to have my youngest son, Daniel, and for ELD. So, and they're so very grateful to have had you as part of their educational life. Ms. Comet Moran taught for 40 years, 1 in New Zealand, 1 year as a sub, 3 years at Las Palmas, 10 years at El Toyon, and 25 years at Olivewood School. She taught grades kindergarten, first, third, fourth, sixth, and even middle school. The most of her career spent at third grade level. She has been recognized as Teacher of the Year and has served as a mentor to many. She even served as an administrative intern for the National School District in 1989. Ms. Comet Moran's impact on our community cannot be overstated, as we are all so grateful for the many years of her service. I have known Ms. Comet Moran for over a decade now, and in that time, I have witnessed firsthand her unwavering dedication to her students and her craft. She is the kind of teacher who goes above and beyond for her students, always striving to meet their needs and to ensure that they have the tools they need to succeed, inspiring them to learn and grow in ways they never thought possible. Her passion for teaching has been evident in everything she does, from her creative lesson plans to her warm and welcoming classroom environment. One story that stands out to me about Ms. Comet Moran's dedication is when she was the teacher of a completely blind student. She didn't even have an aide to support her. But she turned in her lesson plans 3 weeks in advance to ensure the student received the information in Braille. Ms. Comet Moran and her students learned together on how to help Muhammad learn. She shared with me he was an inspiration to the class. Part of his homework that she assigned was to memorize songs. He then performed the sixth grade promotion and also at a board meeting. When it was their time to participate in the swimming program, Muhammad assured Ms. Comet Moran he knew how to swim. Come to find out, on the way to the first lesson, he only had a small kiddie pool, and he did not know how to swim. So guess what Ms. Comet Moran did? She did what she does best, go above and beyond, and ended up teaching him how to swim. Amazingly, he was the first student down the large slide on that last day. And for those of us that have participated in the program, we know what a big deal that is. These are just some of the examples of the kind of teacher and person Ms. Comet Moran is. Always putting others first and going above and beyond to ensure that everyone feels included and valued. As she stated to me, part of teaching elementary school is being flexible and meeting the needs of all students.
To this day, Mohammed continues to send her letters written in Brown even after he moved to Michigan. Ms. Kemet Moran's commitment to her students extends far beyond the classroom walls. She has been a tireless advocate for education, serving on countless committees and always fighting for what is best for our students. I remember when I was PTO president in Olive, Ms. Kemet Moran was always there to support me, providing me invaluable guidance and insight. And when I ran for the school board, she was one of my biggest cheerleaders, walking precincts and helping me campaign. But Ms. Kemet Moran's impact goes beyond the school community. She has touched the lives of countless families, always taking the time to ask about their well-being and offering words of encouragement and support. She has even kept in touch with me over the years, sending me Christmas cards and always making me feel seen and valued. And I appreciate the updates on all the family. Ms. Kemet Moran as Ms. Kemet Moran enters retirement, she has big plans for traveling and enjoying many adventures that lie ahead. She shared some, but we're not going to share it today. Although we will miss her dearly, we are all privileged and honored for having had the opportunity of working with her and learning from her. I want her to know just how much she is appreciated and valued. Ms. Kemet Moran, on behalf of everyone here tonight, I want to thank you for your many years of service, your unwavering dedication to our students and our community, and your tireless advocacy for education. You have made a difference in so many lives, and we are better for having known you. Your legacy as a teacher will continue to live on through the countless students whose lives you have touched. Congratulations on a truly remarkable career and for being an exceptional educator. And best wishes for a happy and fulfilling retirement. But before, don't forget to come back and visit us at any capacity if you'd like to support us. Thank you so much.
Please don't make me cry, so I'm glad she didn't cry because I would probably start crying. So I appreciate, so I do thank you. So you have 40 years teaching. I've loved teaching for so long that I'm ready to go on to some new adventures. But I do want, as Janice was saying, to acknowledge the community. And I feel very fortunate that I ended up here in the National School District. When I first started teaching, the teacher came to me and said, "You're gonna feel like it's a family," and I will agree that I still feel that. We used to know all the teachers in the past, I would say, and of course we've expanded, but I just feel like we still function as a family. I'm gonna miss lots of you, but I will come back at some time. I wanna thank my husband David and my son Kevin for their support. I've been lucky to have amazing staff members and teachers to work with, and several of them are here tonight. Developed lifelong friendships, and so I appreciate the time that I've been able to work with them. I've done 3 different schools. So I went from teaching using chalk and a chalkboard to a couple years ago teaching online, which I never thought I could do. So yes, it was business on top and my sweatpants on the bottom. And I guess you can teach old dogs like myself. And Janice, new tricks. You said you were a dinosaur. But it's now time for me to spend some quality time with my husband. We are going to travel, so I guess it's almost time for me to pack my suitcase. So thank you.
Our next retiree will not be with us tonight. Yvette Olea, Information Compliance Specialist, District Office. Ms. Olea was hired by National School District as School Secretary at John Evans School. She worked as Administrative Assistant, Business Department, and Executive Assistant to the Superintendent. Prior Prior to her retirement in December 2022, she worked as an information compliance specialist at the district office. Ms. Olea worked at National School District for 26 years. And she's not able to be with us today, but let's give her a round of applause. Our next retiree is Joaquina Reynoso de Hernandez, Campus Student Supervisor, John Otis School. Ms. Reynoso de Hernandez was hired by National School District as the Campus Student Supervisor at John Otis. Ms. Reynoso de Hernandez worked at National School District for 5 years, and I'd like to call her up and Dr. Segura to say a few words.
Joaquina. I just want to say congratulations to Joaquina. She has been a campus student supervisor for the past 10 years at John Otis, but prior to that, she volunteered for many years before our campus student supervisors actually became employees. So we have great admiration for Joaquina and everything that she does to support our students and staff at John A. Otis Elementary. And I say both our students and staff because although Joaquina only works our campus student supervisor hours, she's at John Otis all day long, volunteering her extra time and really assisting our students and supporting our students, especially our students in Mrs. Loaiza's class. We want to say that every day she's the first one that comes in, and she's out there walking on our crosswalk, assisting our students every single day. I know it's the same at every school site, but that is the hardest job on 18th Street, being the crosswalk, because those cars are going super fast. And Joaquina does it with a smile every single day when she comes to support our students. She has shown dedication with everything that she does, and her students really love the art projects that she helps them put together every Christmas, and we have a collection in Mrs. Loaiza's class, so thank you for that. I asked staff about Joaquina, and they said, your positive attitude has been contagious, and you genuinely care for our students. Que en realidad, sí tiene ese gran amor para nuestros estudiantes, cada día que viene a trabajar en John Otis. And that comes unnoticed. You have been working with every day and making sure you keep that commitment to support our students. And you come always with a big smile, and the kids can really tell that you're there because you've done your job. So we are grateful for all the years of service that you have provided, Joaquina. It's been a pleasure having you support our students, our families, and our staff. And you're also ready to leave a big void. Vas a dejar un gran hueco allí porque no sabemos cómo vamos a poder seguir con el apoyo que ha dado usted cada día. Entonces, ya saben que siempre puede venir de voluntaria. Ahí la esperamos en John Otis, Joaquina. Bienvenida y felicidades.
Muchas gracias a la escuela, al distrito y a los padres, porque siempre me apoyaron, a la maestra Loaiza y los niños que me quieren tanto. Una parte no me quería retirar, pero ya es hora. Y la verdad, quiero mucho a los niños de la escuela, la John Otis. Me recibieron con los brazos abiertos y para mí es como un hogar. Pero ya es hora
y de vez en cuando voy a regresar. Yo sé que tengo los brazos abiertos allí, ya me dijeron, pero esto. Muchas gracias a todos.
Our next retiree is Monica Robles Cho, classroom teacher on Liberty School. Ms. Robles Cho was hired by National School District as a classroom teacher at Olivewood. She currently teaches third grade. Ms. Robles Cho has worked at National School District for 37 years. I'd like to invite Lynette Castañeda to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, congratulations to all of you. I am honored to speak today about a hero. You can't see her. Mrs. Monica Robles Cho. When I think about commitment and belonging, Mrs. Cho is like no other. She began her teaching career in 1986 as a second grade teacher at Olivewood Elementary. 37 years later, she's still invested in our Olivewood community. She has been part of many initiatives and committees in her long and prestigious career, such as developing the district's first family-friendly homework curriculum, chaired Olivewood Language Arts Committee, helped create the RCD unit for several years, math committee, skate committee, and always instructional leadership team. She was selected as Olivewood Teacher of the Year twice and received her master's degree in educational administration in 1992. Funny fact, I was there as a 10-year-old. Her passion for teaching and having daily direct contact with children kept her desire to stay in the classroom. Without a doubt, she has an impressive resume. Nonetheless, I want to speak about Mrs. Cho's character. Why she is a hero not only in my book, but in the lives of the hundreds of children she has impacted over the course of her career. Mrs. Cho makes every child feel loved, safe, and respected. She greets everyone with a smile all the time. You know, I'm not lying. She always has that beautiful smile. She is not only charming on the outside, but who she really is even more beautiful. She is a friend, a collaborator, an advocate for what is right, a dedicated mother, and a wife and a teacher that loves her students. She is a hero. I have to tell you, I always had parents request Mrs. Cho. Mrs. Cho was my teacher. Can she be my child's teacher? She changed my life. Can Mrs. Cho be my son's teacher? She has the rigor and patience that he needs. Mrs. Cho's words are not enough to thank you for your lifelong dedication to our National City families. But please know you will leave a legacy of dedication, collaboration, kindness, and advocacy for our children. You are a hero. I look up to you in how you carry yourself, how you always try your best to support your colleagues and families, and how you accept any child in your class, as it should be. I leave you with this quote from Nelson Mandela: education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Mrs. Cho, thank you for changing the world. You will never know how much impact you have made and you will continue to make. For you see, and this goes for all you teachers, you not only affect your students, you affect your children, their children's children, and their families. Thank you for being an educational hero. We love you.
I was very entering Olivewood when I was in fifth grade. I was one of the last senior teachers at Olivewood, right?
Yes. I'm not gonna say I'm a dinosaur, but I've been there the longest of everybody on the staff. And I was very lucky when I decided to move here and said, oh, National School District, that sounds great. I'll apply for that district. Back then, no email or anything. I called to have an application mailed to me, filled it out, and 37 years later, here I'm still here, and at Olivewood the whole time. And it's been an honor to work for the district. It is truly a family. But most of all, like I said, Olivewood School. I have kids of my first kids, and I was telling Lynette, a recent back to school night, as I'm talking, I hear some like crying, and I had to stop because I saw Mother wiping her ears, and I said, "Are you okay?" And she said, "Yes, I'm just so happy that you're my child's teacher because you were my teacher." So that really touched me, that that cycle, and I'm still much in contact with very successful former students, nurses, doctors, whatever, but that I had that much in their life and that they still care to stay in contact with me. But most of all, some people have, this was a very hard decision. It was, but also I've taught 38 years, 1 year in Arizona, 37 here, and I went to tell Dr. Brady that I had decided, and I did say to her, I'm going out with a bang. It was a hard decision, but I didn't mean a bang breaking my ankle 2 weeks ago. But it'll be, this is who I am, a teacher at heart. And when I was at the ER with my husband and my daughter, and I'm laying there, my foot hanging, and the doctor and the ER doctor and the nurse come in, and the first thing I say to them is like, I'm a teacher! And they all looked at me and they started laughing, but in my mind I'm like, I'm a teacher, I still have so much to do for them. They didn't get it, but I knew what I wanted to say. And that's who I am, but I do have plans. My husband and I love to travel. Our daughters don't live in the state of California. I'm fortunate to have my parents in Arizona still at 88. And wink, wink, maybe I'll come back. Something, I don't know. I mean, there's so much out there. And national and all will always be in my heart. It's been an honor to be a member of the community. And the children, people ask me, aren't you going to miss the kids? But I'm also going to miss all the colleagues that I have met and have become my family. And I want to thank my husband and my daughters, who I always kind of like put them to the side. Oh, I have to get this for my kids. And my daughters would say, well, we are your kids. No, my kids. That's cool. So it'll be a little hard, but I'm ready to enjoy, but I've got to recuperate. So, thank you, and it's been an honor.
Our next retiree is Maria Lourdes Solis, Transportation Student Attendance, Transportation Department. Ms. Solis was hired by National School District as a Transportation Student Attendant. Ms. Solis has worked for the National School District for 5 years. I'm going to invite Candy Byerly up to say a few words.
Hello. Close enough. My name is Candy Byerly. I'm the Director of Transportation for National School District. Everybody here has been here so long, I feel like I'm the newest one in the room. This is one of those days, and there's hundreds of years of loyalty and experience among us. It's a little humbling, and and touching at the same time, because I'm pretty new, and that was also my impression here, was that it's so family and you're so welcome, not just by the staff, but by the community as well. The community's very welcoming, and it's an amazing place to work. But I'm here to talk about Lourdes. She's been a transportation student attendant for 5 years. She comes to work with a smile and greets everyone every morning. And one of the things that I tell my transportation student attendants and my bus drivers is that oftentimes for our bus riding kiddos, you're the first person that comes in contact with these kids at the beginning of their day. And sometimes the last one that hands them off, that's a district employee. So how you treat them, how you greet them, how you handle them can set them up for success in the classroom for their teachers and for that day. And she definitely embodies that. She has been instrumental and dependable in servicing our special needs students here at National. And I know she's formed a lot of long-lasting relationships with staff and our community and our kids. The kids know her, Miss Lourdes, by name, and it's nice to ride along with her and get to see the relationships that she's formed with these kids. Makes me very proud that she's one of my staff. She'll be greatly missed, and she leaves a hole that we will need to fill. So, Heart for Kids, you know where to come. Thank you.
Our next retiree is Lupita Navarro, Administrative Assistant. Ms. Navarro retired by National School District as a community liaison and was promoted to school secretary at Central. She also was promoted to administrative assistant while at Central School. She has worked at Kimball and Olivewood. She currently works at Olivewood as an administrative assistant and has worked for National School District for 28 years. Congratulations, Lupita. I'm going to call Zulma Santana to say a few words.
We just want to thank Lupita Navarro for her tireless efforts every day. She's beloved by the families, she's beloved by the students, and everyone that, her staff, her colleagues. She just had her birthday celebrated. Happy birthday, Lupita. And we had our PTA parent who has been there for many years that showed up and decorated her office. Everybody always comes every day, and she's the first person that is greeting us in the front door. She arrives early and she leaves late, and she's always giving her best. She represents Olivewood Elementary. When we think of Olivewood Elementary, we think of Lupita Navarro. We will truly miss her. She has dedicated so much to the National City School District, and we appreciate everything that she does for everybody every day. As you know, that office is such an important role in the function of the school, and we couldn't do it without her. Everybody was, when they heard she was retired, we were like, what are we gonna do with all of these? And it wasn't just that we heard that from our staff, we also heard it from parents, from everyone in the district. She has not only helped out those at Olivewood, but she's also been a mentor to many of office staff throughout the district. And they go to her when they have a need for something. Because she's been there for so long, she knows how everything works. So we will truly miss her, but we're sad, but at the same time, we're also happy for her to be able to retire and be able to spend that precious time with her family. I want to add, my first year as a principal, and she has really supported me throughout the whole time, so I'm very grateful for that.
National.
We love you.
First of all, thank you for this recognition. It's been 28 years since I started, and it feels like just a few years. I worked at Central School, Kimbo, and now what I would, during my time at this district, I had the pleasure of working with amazing teachers. I love valuable teachers, and I also work with great ones at the other schools. And so also staff, and also I love being of service for parents. But most of all, what gives me pleasure is knowing that somehow I contributed to make a difference in our students' lives. I have fond memories of each school and will always cherish the good times. Thank you.
Our next retiree is Marco Reynoso, classroom teacher at Las Palmas School. Mr. Reynoso was hired by National School District as a classroom teacher at Kimball. He taught at Central and Las Palmas School. He currently works as a fifth grade teacher. Mr. Reynoso worked at National School District for 30 years. And he's not able to be with us tonight, but I'd still like to invite Berenice Walker to say a few words.
Thank you. I know Mr. Reynoso was not able to be here. He is very excited to begin his retirement and to travel the world and to be able to do all of those things. Funny story, he didn't tell anybody he was retiring at Las Palmas. So yesterday I let the cat out of the bag at our staff meeting and everyone was like, oh my gosh. So congratulations, Mr. Reynoso, for your retirement. I know that he has been planning it quietly, but he will be very greatly missed by his teaching partners, by the staff, by the students, by everybody. He has made truly an impact on our community, and he will be sorely missed. So congratulations, Mr. Reynoso.
Our next retiree is Alicia Rodriguez, classroom teacher at Olivewood School. Rodriguez was hired by National School District at Olivewood. She currently teaches second grade, and Ms. Rodriguez worked at National School District for 24 years. I'd like to invite Zulma Santana to say a few words.
Today we say goodbye to Alicia Rodriguez. It is both with gratitude and some sadness that we express our appreciation for her contributions that she's done to the National School District educational community. I too asked her colleagues how would they describe with her, and they said she's a beacon of positivity, always wearing a smile wherever she goes. And it's true, every staff meeting she's there and you'll see her with that smile. One of our Ms. Rodriguez's most significant achievements lies in her instrumental role in National School District's bilingual education program. Through her tireless efforts, she paved the way for countless students to gain proficiency in both languages, Spanish and English, ensuring a brighter future for those students. Mrs. Rodriguez's passion for teaching writing is also evident when you enter her classroom. You will see Learning Headquarters graphic organizers all over the place, on the desk, on the walls, as she passes on that passion for writing with student voice. She's also known to be flexible, willing to learn, and build relationships with her students and parents. As we reflect on Mrs. Rodriguez's career at National School District, let us acknowledge the impact she has had on the lives of countless of students that have been under her care. Mrs. Rodriguez today embarks her new chapter in her life, and we extend the deepest gratitude for her contributions to education. We wish her a joyous and fulfilling retirement with adventures, endless happiness, and quality time with her family, especially with her dad.
I want to thank National School District for giving me the opportunity to teach many generations of wonderful students. I was a second grade bilingual teacher at Olivewood Elementary for many years and loved every moment of it. Toward the end of my teaching career, a bilingual program came to an end at my school, and I transitioned to teaching English only because I also enjoy English. I want to thank you, all the principals for helping me along the way. Mr. Lenguil, Mrs. Carlos, Mrs. Taylor, Mrs. Castañeda, and Mrs. Santa. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and thank you, Dr. Freeman.
Our last retiree could not be with us today. Glenn Whitaker leads groundskeeper, maintenance, and operations department. Mr. Whitaker was hired by National School District as groundskeeper 2 at the district office. Prior to his retirement in September 2022, he worked as a groundskeeper specialist at the maintenance department. Mr. Whitaker worked at the National School District for 22 years. Let's give him a round of applause. And in this case, that concludes item 4A.
There are 380 years of dedication between those who sit in front of us and those who could not make it tonight. We do want to take some pictures, but I just honestly, thank you. So, could you coordinate as a group and kind of just maybe circle around the wheelchair? Thank you so much. We will be moving to item 4B, recognizing and honoring the recipients of the National School District 20, 25, 30, and 35-year service PINS awards. It has been the practice of the National School District to honor employees with these at our annually at our board meetings. Our success in the National School District is directly attributed to the support and contributions of these long-standing team members. In recognition of their many years of commitment and dedication to our district, we want to take this opportunity to express our sincere appreciation for the achievement of these career milestones. Dr. Kevin.
As I call your name, please come on up. I'll read a short bio, and then we'll have the PINS award, and then we'd like to take a picture at the end. So you'll just step forward here. Selfa Alvarez, Instructional Assistant, Preschool, Olivewood School. Ms. Alvarez was hired by National School District as an Instructional Assistant Child Development Center. She worked at Central, El Toyon, Palmer Way, and Olivewood. Ms. Alvarez is currently working as an Instructional Assistant at Preschool and Olivewood School. Let's congratulate Ms. Alvarez. Our next 20 years of service, Guatemala Baeza. Mr. Baeza was hired by National School District as a classroom teacher at John Otis. He is currently teaching 6th grade at John Otis School. Congratulations. Our next 20 years of service is Blanca Carson. She has worked at Olivewood and Ira Harbison. She is currently the office technician at Ira Harbison. Congratulations, Blanca. Our next honoree is Lynn Carswell, classroom teacher, Central School. Hired by National School District as a classroom teacher. She is currently teaching second and third grade at Central School. Congratulations. Our next awardee is Irma Cerda, instructional assistant, special education, Olivewood School. Ms. Cerda was hired by National School District as an instructional assistant, special education at Olivewood. Ms. Cerda is currently working as an instructional assistant at Olivewood. Congratulations. Claudine Clarkin. She is currently teaching second grade. Congratulations. Our next 20 years of service is Soraya Garcia, instructional assistant, healthcare, Olivewood School. Garcia was hired by National School District as an instructional assistant, healthcare at Palmer Way. She has worked at Palmer Way, Central, and Olivewood schools. Ms. Garcia is currently working as an instructional assistant, healthcare at Olivewood. Congratulations. Maria Gonzalez, Child Nutrition Services Site Manager at Central School. Ms. Gonzalez was hired by National School District as a Child Nutrition Services Assistant 1 at Olivewood. She has also worked at Lincoln Acres, Las Palmas, Central, and Kimball schools. Ms. Gonzalez was promoted to Child Nutrition Services Site Manager and is currently working at Central. Congratulations. Our next 20 years of service is Kelly Jordan, classroom teacher at Las Palmas School. Ms. Jordan was hired by National School District as a classroom teacher. She is currently teaching fourth grade at Las Palmas. Congratulations, Kelly. Martha Ortega, office technician. Ms. Ortega was hired by National School District as a community liaison at Las Palmas School. She has worked at Central, Kimball, and Palmer Way schools. She is currently the office technician at Palmer Way. Our next awardee is Brenda Prieto, office technician at the Preschool Center. Ms. Prieto was hired by National School District as an instructional assistant, Child Development Center. She has worked as an instructional assistant, Language Assessment Center, and office technician. She has worked at the Child Development Center, Language Assessment Center, and Preschool Center. Ms. Prieto is currently an office technician at the preschool. Congratulations, Ms. Prieto. Our next employee with 20 years of service, Ronald Rodriguez, classroom teacher at John Otis. Currently, he is teaching sixth grade at John Otis. Congratulations. Next awardee is Marissa Sanchez, classroom teacher. Sanchez was hired by National School District as a classroom teacher at Olivewood, and she is currently teaching fourth grade. Congratulations. The next awardee is Steven Sanchez, coordinator of education. Mr. Sanchez was hired by the National School District as a classroom teacher at Lincoln Acres. He has worked as assistant principal at Central, Lincoln Acres, and Olivewood schools. He has also been a principal at John Otis, Las Palmas, and Central. He is currently working as coordinator of educational services, comprehensive state literacy grant at the district office. Congratulations. Ricardo Sandoval, classroom teacher, Kimball School. Mr. Sandoval was hired by National School District as a classroom teacher at Kimball. He is currently teaching kindergarten. Congratulations, Mr. Ricardo Sandoval. Our next awardee is Charlena Smith, classroom teacher at Lincoln Acres School. Acres. She is currently teaching 2nd and 3rd grade. Congratulations, Charlena Smith. And our last awardee for 20 years of service is Michelle Vaughn, instructional assistant, transitional kindergarten at Rancho de la Nación. Ms. Vaughn was hired by National School District as an instructional assistant, special education at Ira Harbison. She has worked at John Otis, Lincoln Acres, Las Palmas, Olivewood, Rancho de la Nación, and the district office. Ms. Vaughn has worked as an instructional assistant healthcare and instructional assistant special education. She is currently working at Rancho de la Nación as an instructional assistant transitional kindergarten. Congratulations, Michelle Vaughn. That concludes our 20 years of service. Would you like to take a picture? Yes.
Hold up.
Our 20-year PIN awardees account for 340 cumulative years of service to National
Next, we'd like to recognize employees with 25 years of service. Our first awardee is Cavinia Arias, Administrative Assistant, Kimball School. Ms. Arias was hired by National School District as a school attendance clerk at John Otis School. She has worked at Olivewood, Lincoln Acres, and Ira Harbison. She is currently Administrative Assistant at Kimball. Congratulations, Cavinia. Our next awardee, Javier Becerra, Custodian, Knight, Palmer Way. Mr. Becerra was hired by National School District as a Custodian, Knight, Rover. He has worked as a custodian day at Rancho de la Nación, John Otis, and Ira Harbison School. He is currently working at Palmer Way as a night custodian. Congratulations, Javier Becerra. Our next employee with 25 years of service is Nathan Bland, District Resource Teacher, Technology District Office. Mr. Bland was hired by the National School District as a classroom teacher at John Otis. He is currently a District Resource Teacher in Technology in the Educational Services Department. Congratulations, Nathan. Our next awardee is Patricia Cesena, Child Nutrition Services Site Manager at Lincoln Acres. Ms. Cesena was hired by the National School District as a Child Nutrition Services 1 at Olivewood School. She has worked at El Toyon, Ira Harbison, and Palmer Way. Ms. Cesena was promoted to Child Nutrition Services Site Manager and is currently working at Lincoln Acres. Congratulations. Our next awardee is Adela Garaycoa, classroom teacher at Las Palmas School. Ms. Garaycoa was hired by National School District as a classroom teacher at Las Palmas. She is currently teaching first and second grade. Congratulations, Adela. Our next awardee is Marcela Gonzalez, Instructional Assistant, Special Education at Lincoln Acres. Ms. Gonzalez was hired by National School District as an instructional assistant at Lincoln Acres School. She has worked at Kimball and El Toyon schools. Ms. Gonzalez currently works as an instructional assistant at Lincoln Acres School. Congratulations, Marcela. Our next awardee, Berenice Iglesias, Instructional Assistant, Healthcare Central School. Ms. Iglesias is hired by National School District as an instructional assistant, healthcare. She has worked at Las Palmas, Ira Harbison, Palmer Way, and Central. Ms. Iglesias is currently an instructional assistant, healthcare at Central. Congratulations. Our next awardee is Lisa Joaquin, Language Arts Specialist. Was hired by National School District as a classroom teacher at El Toyon. She is currently a language arts specialist at El Toyon. Congratulations. Our next awardee with 25 years of service is Sarah Mesa, Instructional Assistant, Special Education, Central School. Ms. Mesa was hired by National School District as an instructional assistant at New Horizons School. She has worked at Central, Palmer Way, and Kimball. Ms. Mesa currently works as an instructional assistant, special education at Central. Next awardee is Monica Pintado Mendez, classroom teacher, Lincoln Acres. Ms. Pintado Mendez was hired by National School District at Lincoln Acres. She is currently teaching kindergarten. Congratulations, Monica Pintado Mendez. And our last employee with 25 years of service is Carrie Vigil, Special Day Class, Lincoln Acres School. Vigil was hired by National School District as a classroom teacher at Palmer Way. She is currently teaching Special Day Class at Lincoln Acres. Congratulations, Carrie. And that concludes our 25 years of service.
Our 25-year service pin recipients have contributed 275 years worth of service.
Our next awardees are employees with 30 years of service. Our first awardee is Nora Alican, Instructional Assistant, Healthcare Central School. Ms. Alican was hired by National School District as Instructional Assistant, Healthcare at Ira Harbison. She has worked at Ira, Palmer Way, Las Palmas, Central, John Otis, and Lincoln Acres. Ms. Alican is currently an instructional assistant at Central School. Congratulations. Our next awardee is Marta Dorado Barrera, classroom teacher at John Otis School. Ms. Dorado Barrera was hired at National School District as a classroom teacher at Olivewood. She is currently teaching kindergarten at John Otis. Congratulations. Our next awardee is Evelyn Gonzalez, office Migrant Services Assistant. She has worked at New Horizons and John Otis Schools. Ms. Gonzalez has worked as an instructional assistant, service clerk, and office assistant. She is currently an office technician in student support services. Congratulations, Evelyn. Our next employee is Jennifer Jackie, classroom teacher teacher, also Ms. Jacobs retired by National School District as a preschool teacher at Ivor Harveston. She also taught John Otis, Palmer Way, New Horizons, and at Rancho de la Nación schools. She is currently teaching kindergarten at El Toyon. Congratulations. Oh, TK. Next employee with 30 years of service, Angelica Mendez Reynoso, classroom teacher, John Otis. Angelica Reynoso was hired by National School District as a classroom teacher at John Otis. She is currently in 4th grade. Congratulations, Angelica Mendez Reynoso. Our next employee with 30 years of service is Eulalia Nava, language arts specialist, Olivewood School. Ms. Nava was hired in National School District as a classroom teacher at Olivewood. She is currently a language arts specialist at Olivewood School. Congratulations, Eulalia Nava. Our next employee is Marco Reynoso, classroom teacher at Las Palmas School. Mr. Reynoso was hired by National School District as a teacher at Kimball, and he is currently teaching 5th grade at Las Palmas School. Congratulations, Mr. Reynoso. Our last employee for 30 years of service is Joe Michelle Steele. Child Nutrition Services Assistant 1 at El Toyon. She has worked at New Horizons, Central, Harveston, El Toyon, and John Otis. She currently works as Child Nutrition Services Site Manager at Olivewood Schools. Congratulations. And that concludes our 30 years of service. Would you like to take a picture?
And for 30-year service, PID recipients have given 240 years to National School District.
Okay, we have one more awardee, 35 years of service, long time, lots of service. Our 35 years of service recipient is Google Michelle, custodian at Rancho de la Nación. Mr. Michelle was hired by National School District as a custodian 1. He has worked as custodian 1, custodian 2, and custodian day at Central, Ira Harveston, Las Palmas, Olivewood, Rancho, and the district office. He is currently working at Rancho de la Nación as custodian day. Congratulations, Mr. Michelle.
Since there is one, there's only Mr. Michelle's role is our 35 years represented all wrapped up in one person. But our total between retirements and actually I think I mentioned it twice. 1,240 years of service between our PIN awardees and our retirees. We'll be moving.
That concludes item 4B.
Thank you. I apologize. We'll be moving to 4C, recognize and honor the National School District Classified Employee of the Year for 2023, Valeria Quinn. I apologize. I don't like saying people's names wrong. It's not polite. So Valeria Quinn, Administrative Assistant, School Board.
Congratulations. Ms. Diana Wynn was hired by the National School District as an administrative school at Palmer Way. She currently works as the administrative assistant, and Ms. Wynn has been working for the National School District for 6 years. Ms. Wynn's positive interpersonal relationships and coworkers, students, parents, and the community are one of the many great strengths she brings to Palmer Way School. Ms. Wynn takes pride in creating a welcoming environment by always greeting all staff, students, and community members with a smile. Her love and kindness are also portrayed in the office and workspaces that she kindly decorates. She has a presence on campus that is not limited to the office. Wherever there is a challenge, Ms. Wynn always finds a solution. Her willingness to go above and beyond is part of what makes her stand out as an invaluable member of the Palmer Way School and National School District family. Congratulations, Ms. Wynn. I'd like to invite Mr. Delegri to say a few words, and then Madam.
That's what I'm best at. She said, "Don't make me cry." Pretty good at that, but I'll do my best. Good evening, everyone. I also wrote a speech for Valeria, but it sounds a lot like what Ms. Dr. Copeland said, so I'll do my best to just kind of speak from what we feel about Valeria at Palmer Way. Really, from the day one that Valeria got to Palmer Way, she brought a sense of family, of friendliness, and a lot of laughter to our office. I think anybody who's been to Palmer Way feels how welcoming she is. She's amazing at organizing, scheduling things, turning things in on time. She's excellent and goes above and beyond. I think what really makes her special, though, is that sense of family that she feels. She really makes her teachers feel welcome, to the point sometimes that I have to, when it's recess or lunch, I have to tell teachers, hey, you gotta go pick up your class now, because they're in the office and want to hang out around Valeria. And I'm like, Valeria, you can't talk to the teachers for so long. But even when kids get sent to the office, Valeria really goes out of her way to talk to them, to ask them what's going on, why they're there, whether it be for health-related reasons or whether they're sent to the office for discipline. They know that they need to talk usually to Ms. Valeria first, and she asks them why they did that and what they could do better. And the kids really care about her and know that when she asks those questions, she means it. And I think that's what sets her apart. She loves the kids love her. There is one student probably that loves her the most, and that's Logan, who goes to our school as well. And he gets to hang out with his mom in the morning. And anyway, she really has made Palmer Way her family, and in every way, even her husband volunteers sometimes leading our pep rallies, and he does a great job, so thank you for that. I know we're going to honor her, but thank you. But again, we love Valeria. If you haven't had a chance to visit Palmer Way, I invite you to come by and check it out for yourself. It really is quite amazing. There's never a time that Valeria is overwhelmed or frustrated or upset. She's always smiling. She's always welcoming, and she always makes you feel like you are the most important person of her day. And for that, we appreciate you. We love you very much. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I was not prepared to speak. I asked Griselda if I had to speak, And she said, no, I just had to dance. So I prepared a dance for you guys. I'm kidding, I did not. I did not prepare a speech. And it's been a difficult and emotional few days for me. So to not get caught up in tears, I just want to say thank you to my whole NSD family. Thank you to Palmer Way because they embraced me since the day I got there. The children, they love me and I love them. The parents, my partner in crime, Martha, I could not survive day by day without her by my side. So thank you, I love you. And to my family and friends and my coworkers and my colleagues, thank you for being here.
So we have several classified Employee of the Year nominations. We'd like to recognize our finalists as well as our nominees. Our two finalists, we have, I wanted to start off by saying the finalist for this award is Jo Michelle Steele. She has worked at New Horizons Central, Antelope Harbison, John Lewis, and Allenwood, 6 out of the 10 schools in National School District. I'd like to invite John Hanson to come on up and say a few words.
I'm actually going to turn the microphone over in just a second because Holly really wanted to talk. I just wanted to share a quick story. There was a time, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years ago where we had Jo Michelle working as a kitchen manager at one of our kitchens, one that's very close to this campus. And the only time that this has ever happened to me in my entire career, I was presented with a petition by the entire staff of that school. Everybody that signed it, I think even some kids signed it, saying, don't take her away from us, please don't. I did anyway, but and I'm sure that the current school staff would say the same thing. But I wanted to turn this over to Holly Bauer, our area supervisor for Child Nutrition Services. I just want to say that I think Jo Michelle is one of the best people I've ever worked with.
I echo that too, Jo Michelle. It's really a pleasure to be able to share some information about Jo Michelle. She's worked for the National School District, we all heard, for 30 years, which is just phenomenal. Thank you for that dedication. She's currently the site manager for Olivewood School. She puts 100% into everything that she does. She has so much knowledge and wisdom that really helps drive our department, and we truly appreciate you for that. She has a strong work ethic, student-focused, hardworking, a team player, respectful, and has a fantastic attitude, always looking for ways to do things better. And that's just so remarkable, and just we really appreciate that in you and your service. Jo Michelle takes extra steps to assist where needed and has voluntarily worked for our summer program numerous times, and also helped work in our warehouse when we really needed it to get supplies to our schools. And they wanted to keep you. They would have signed a petition to keep your team for that. We really appreciate you. Jo Michelle is extremely adaptable, learns quickly, and embraces new technology. A little note about Jo Michelle: we just implemented a new computer system. I put it in the day before it started, and she was calling me the next day ready to go before I even showed her. So that just shows her drive to do and just excel wherever she works. We really appreciate you, all the service you do to our district, to our staff, to our department. It's truly an honor to be able to recognize you tonight. We thank you so much, and congratulations.
I just want to say thank you to the National School District for my 30 years, and as well as having been nominated for Classified Employee of the Year. I'm truly grateful, blessed, and thankful. Grateful, blessed, and thankful. Appreciate you all. Thank you, family, friends, and colleagues here with me tonight, showing the spotlight with me, sharing the spotlight with me. Thank you.
Our next finalist for Classified Employee of the Year is Josefina Valdez. She is currently a campus supervisor and has been working for National School District for 5 years. Congratulations, and I'd like to bring up Mr. Vine to say a few words.
Josefina has worked for El Toyon for 15 years, and she is a staple at her school. She is one of the hardest working supervisors I have ever had the pleasure of knowing. She is what it means to go and beyond. She will help out anyone with anything at any time. If it carries over and outside of her schedule, she's there. She helps with breakfast, lunch, and recess. She helps with the arduous task of lunch trash and is a huge advocate of our sustainability efforts and progress. She helps with recycling. She helps with our food waste program. She even helps with our composting. Josefina grinds with a smile on her face. Not only does she work so hard to make sure our school is clean and our students are safe, but she has developed amazing relationships with our staff, students, and parents. Josefina, it is an honor to recognize you as Classified Employee of the Year finalist, El Toyon.
The last two people I'd like to recognize are the Classified Employee of the Year nominees. If you would come up, please. The first one is Lupita Navarro, Administrative Assistant, Classified Employee, Olivewood School. And Ms. Navarro has worked in National School District for 28 years. She's been an administrative assistant as well at Central School. She's worked at Kimball and Olivewood, so congratulations, Lupita. And our last nominee was Maria Fausto, Instructional Assistant Healthcare, Classified Employee of the Year, Rancho de la Nacion nominee. Ms. Fausto was hired as an Instructional Assistant Healthcare at Las Palmas. She has worked at Palmer Way, Lincoln Acres, and Rancho de la Nacion. She is currently working at Rancho de la Nacion as an Instructional Assistant, and she has been in the National School District for 22 years. Congratulations to all of us. And that concludes 4C.
We will move to item 4D, recognize and honor the National School District Teacher of the Year for 2023, Ashley Kaczynski. The sixth grade teacher. Other finalists and school site teachers.
Ms. Jasinski was hired by the National School District as a temporary teacher at Las Palmas. Currently, she is teaching 5th and 6th grade, where she has worked her entire National School District career. Ms. Jasinski has been working for the National School District for 11 years. Ms. Jasinski's greatest strengths include her passion for teaching and helping each individual student. She is a teacher who truly believes in her students. Her dedication is apparent in her students wanting to succeed because they do not want to disappoint her. She is supportive and compassionate and always shows her dedication and love for her students. Ashley gives her students a sense of belonging and ensures they learn and feel cared for. She is committed to her staff, students, and the community. Ms. Trzynski's philosophy of teaching as a teacher is, my role as an educator is integrity, compassion, and meaningful work. I have learned that when students feel seen, validated, and loved, they are more willing to take on academic challenges. They are more motivated, they want to come to school. I'm a teacher who is proud, or she's a teacher who is proud to work every day, who invests in the whole child, and a teacher who genuinely cares about the well-being of her students. I'd like to invite Betty Lisa Walker up to say a few words. Congratulations, Ashley.
Thank you. Dr. Koppman said it beautifully. I think I'm going to repeat a lot of the same things, but when first meeting Ashley Trzynski, I had the pleasure of coming to Las Palmas in January of 2022. And in that short amount of time, you can see exactly how much Ashley just truly cares about her students and about teaching and her unwavering commitment to providing an exceptional education for them. And she has shared that even as a little kid, and I confirmed it with her family today, as a little kid, she'd line up all her beanie babies and teach them. So it was truly, she has been a teacher at heart for her entire life. Ashley is an incredibly talented teacher who does have that natural ability to connect with students and to inspire them to learn. She spends time working on growth versus fixed mindset with her students, which leads to them challenging themselves to set goals for themselves and to mark their progress. They always know what the next goal is for each of their subjects, and she celebrates all of their achievements. They are so happy to meet all of those achievements. This alone has led her students to have exceptional growth year after year, in addition to all of the lessons that she tirelessly teaches them day after day. The students in her class don't just see themselves as students, but they truly see themselves as scholars and world citizens who can achieve anything that they put their mind to. And not only that, because that's not enough, Ashley doesn't just care about the educational needs, but she also wants them to practice healthy habits and to really look at the whole child outside of the classroom. She has done this by establishing the Las Palmas Running Club and the Las Palmas 5K community event over the last few years, which has this year expanded to a district-wide National School District 5K Fun Run. So students across our campus are excited about running and their weekly achievements because of her work. She truly is the champion, not just for the students in her classroom, but for students across the school. She is always excited to share her expertise and her strategies and ideas with her colleagues. Her positive attitude and her enthusiasm for teaching are really contagious, and they have helped create a collaborative and a truly supportive learning environment at our school. It has been an honor to get to know you, Ashley, and I'm proud to be a principal at your school and to know you. So thank you, Ashley, and congratulations. Good evening, board members, executive cabinet, teachers, family, and friends. It is an honor and it's a humbling honor to accept the title as National School District Teacher of the Year. It is one that I hold with high responsibility. As integrity is one of my core values. In my professional and personal life, I understand that I represent not just teachers, but the district as a whole. And I promise I will do my best to represent all of the collective good that we are doing for our students, from teachers to staff to district personnel to the grounds crew who's beautifying our campuses. It is my goal to make sure I shine light on just the positive work that we're all doing to benefit our amazing students at the National School District. Teaching, like Bernice said, I've known since I was really young that I wanted to be a teacher. And 11 years in, it definitely feels like that is affirmed every day. It seems like something bigger than me. It's always seemed like a calling. And I chose National School District in 2012, and I'll continue to choose it. I'm lucky to send my daughter to National School District. Even on the hardest of days, because as we know, teaching is very challenging. And when I come home exhausted, I'm still reminded of my why. My why is that every child, no matter their language ability, their intellectual ability, their background, deserves an exceptional teacher. And for me, an exceptional teacher is one that fosters the whole child. That's getting to know their interests and their hobbies, getting to know their pets' names and their families, and really building and supporting that social and emotional growth. And then academics. And I don't say academics last lightly. I really feel like when students feel safe and seen in the classroom, they are more willing to take on those academic risks. And that's where we see the most growth, because they feel safe to make mistakes and safe to try. Creating a welcoming environment is a non-negotiable for me. And it starts at the door. Every single student has a personalized handshake that they created the first week of school. And it's important to me that they have a positive interaction with me before entering the classroom every day. A quick story that happened a week ago that I think shines light on the importance of creating a safe classroom environment is we're gearing up for testing, and I had my students write a letter to themselves to reflect on their own learning. And just thanking them for putting in the effort and to acknowledge all the hard work that they've done this year. And for some it was challenging to write to themselves, but I think all in all an important practice. And afterwards I had a student come up to me with tears in her eyes, and it's someone who I wouldn't expect to talk to me privately. And it makes me emotional, but she told me that as she was crying, that school is her therapy and the safest place she has. And that she used to speak really poorly about herself, and with our class community and the friends that she has and what she learns in class, she's learning how to speak kindly, and she notices that translate in the amount of friends she has versus this year versus last year, and her academics. That she is growing a lot academically because she's being kinder to herself. And as I was crying, I feel like that encapsulates the importance of fostering that safe and welcoming classroom where all students are encouraged to extend kindness, not just to others, but to themselves too. And if I can help foster that now, I feel like it'll be well-rounded adults in their culture. Through community circles that promote a positive class culture, and just creating that sense of peace and love in the classroom, students are more confident individuals. Thank you again for this recognition. I am honored to represent all the amazing and dedicated teachers of the National School District. And like I said, I will hopefully do my best to shine light on just the amazing work that we are all doing for our students.
For our Teacher of the Year 2023, we have two finalists I'd like to recognize. The first person is Marissa Carrillo. Ms. Carrillo. Classroom teacher at Central School. She is currently teaching 3rd and 4th grade at Lincoln Acres. Ms. Carrillo has been a National School District employee for 18 years. I'd like to invite Daniela Ruiz-Jones to say a few words.
Good evening, everybody. It's an honor and a pleasure for me to be here talking and introducing Ms. Marisa Carrillo to all of you. This is my first year at Lincoln Acres, so when I had to do the Teacher of the Year nomination, it was very difficult for me to select somebody because I hadn't built that rapport and that connection. So what I did was throw it back at my team and said, who should be the person who represents us this year? And Ms. Carrillo was selected, nominated, and voted by her peers to be the person that represents who Lincoln Acres is, who we are as a family, as a community, and as educators. Ms. Carrillo is an extremely caring human. She is a team player. She's a leader in the nicest way possible, never in a strong, mean way, just through her caring manner and her dedication. She is an example for us all at Lincoln Acres. She never hesitates to participate in anything that can improve her instructional practices or social well-being of students and staff. She is dedicated to self-growth in order to serve her students and teachers. I still see her as if she was a year one teacher working with our district resource teachers to plan and improve her craft. So she is always looking for growth and in a very humble way. She is the first one to sign up for optional PD or additional grants. She is also our person that signs up for most of the committees. We have voluntary committees, and you'll see Marisa's names on many of them, and she is our queen for Read Across America. She was able to create an amazing event and get her team members to collaborate with her in planning this event. She is always best dressed at Spirit Days. Really. And she is a faithful of the San Diego Padres. Furthermore, she serves on the social committee to ensure that colleagues are celebrated and that the community gathers to enjoy one another. So not only does she focus her attention on her professional growth, on her students and being the best teacher she can for them, she also ensures that we're all standing together, that we are a family at Lincoln Acres. I could speak on and on about the many qualities Ms. Marisa Carrillo has, but we would be here all night. So I would just say thank you. It's an honor. I don't know how I got so lucky to be working at Lincoln Acres, to be working with such an amazing professional. So thank you for all you do.
Daniela said I couldn't do a 10-minute speech, so I have a 9-minute. Well, first of all, I do remember my interview at Central, so Alfonso and Steven, thank you for believing in me and giving me a chance. Wherever you're at, I see Steven, but I don't see Alfonso anymore. Thank you all for this recognition. I would have not survived these past 18 years as an educator if it hasn't been for these special people in my life. Thank you to my parents who instilled in me the values of having faith, working hard, all while being kind and humble. To my husband who has put up with me for almost 15 years. Thank you for supporting me, for making dinner for our family when I have to stay late to teach ASL or catch up on work. Also for motivating me to get up earlier each morning, even though I hate it, so I can exercise before work so I can get stronger both physically and mentally. To my daughters, Melina and Marisa, thank you for making me proud every day. Thank you for helping Mom run around like a crazy lady at the stores when I'm looking for the perfect storybook character costume, talent show outfit, snacks or prizes for my class. To my sisters for always being there, for listening to me beg or a shoulder to cry on. You both support and encourage me no matter what. To my mother-in-law for helping me with the girls, for catching up with chores at home. And as my comadre, for always making me laugh and helping me see the bright side of things.
To my students now and then, thank you for motivating me to become a better teacher every year. And to my Lincoln Acres family, it's been a roller coaster of a year, but together we will make it through like we always do. Thank you.
Our next finalist for Teacher of the Year is Bobby Colodi. She is currently teaching 5th grade at Rancho de la Nacion. Ms. Colodi has been with the National School District for 15 years. I'd like to invite Teresa Montero up to say a few words.
Bobby is described by her colleagues as supportive, dedicated, caring, and a leader. While I completely agree with their description, I always like to ask, give me an example. Unanimously, they all described a very traumatic traumatic time in all of our lives when we had to shift to virtual learning in a matter of days. Bobby was a source of compassion and support, ensuring that she was meeting the needs of her students and also working tirelessly to lead collaboration and help her colleagues navigate their own learning when it came to teaching virtually. While I personally was not here during that difficult time, I have seen many examples of the same dedication, compassion, and advocacy for her students and her colleagues. She is always looking for ways to ensure she is reaching her students and helping them realize how beautiful and powerful learning can feel. For that reason, as part of the Rancho team, I am humbled and honored to be able to stand here and recognize Bobby Colodi as a finalist for the NST Teacher of the Year.
Well, I'm gonna make this short and sweet. I just want to thank my Rancho family. It's not, teaching isn't something you do in isolation. It is a team effort, and Rancho has the best team. So thank you very much.
Lastly, we do have Teacher of the Year nominees per school site. And I'd like to recognize the following individuals. If you'll please come on up and receive your certificate. Teresa Cardenas. Teacher at Central. She is currently teaching kindergarten at El Tayon. Ms. Cardenas has been a National School District employee for 19 years. Congratulations. Our next nominee, Marina Califano Direxo, Teacher of the Year nominee, John Otis School. Ms. Califano Direxo was hired by the National School District as a temporary classroom teacher at John Otis. She is currently teaching 5th grade. She has worked at John Otis School her entire National School District career. She has been a National School District employee for 19 years. Congratulations. Our next nominee is Mary Stewart for Olivewood School. Ms. Stewart was hired by the National School District as a temporary special day class teacher at Olivewood School, where she is currently teaching. She has worked at Olivewood School her entire National School District career. She has been an NSD employee for 31 years. Congratulations. And our last nominee is Kimberly Tobias from Central School. Ms. Tobias was hired by the National School District as a classroom teacher at El Tayon. She is currently teaching 6th grade at Central School. Ms. Tobias has been an NSD employee for 23 years. Congratulations. congratulate all of our winners tonight. Thank you very much for all your years of service and dedication to the students, staff, and community. With that completes item 14.
We would like to thank you all for coming. Thank you for the privilege of working with you, with being with you, with honoring and respecting the work that you have given and the contributions you make every day to our students and our community. We are transitioning. We're going to take a short recess. We will reconvene at 6:15 in order for you all who are going home to go, and those who are coming in with their students for student recognitions to come in and find a place to sit. Thank you. About 30 seconds. If everyone could find their seats, and feel free to scoot forward if you want to be closer to the action. At this time, I'm going to reconvene our honors night meeting for our National School District. Would you please stand with me for the Pledge of Allegiance? Hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. We would love to welcome you tonight, where we just get to celebrate our students. We have some absolutely fantastic kids here in National School District. And this is like one night where we just get to brag about them. So thank you for coming. Thank you for supporting them. And we are going to go ahead and get started with our presentations. We're looking at item 9A. We will recognize district student for 7 years. Perfect attendance. Dr. Brady?
Yes, good evening, Clerk Gates and our trustees and our guests tonight. I am Dr. Brady, the superintendent, and I am thrilled to be here tonight to celebrate some of our most accomplished students and sixth graders. Our first recognition is for a truly remarkable achievement: perfect attendance from kindergarten through sixth grade. Wow. As we all know, achieving perfect attendance for an entire academic career is no small feat. It requires commitment, discipline, and a strong work ethic. Students receiving perfect attendance for their entire elementary career demonstrate these qualities day in and day out, showing up to school each and every day, ready to learn and grow. Of course, the past couple of years have been anything but normal. COVID-19 has presented challenges for all of us, including our students. That is why we made a special provision for this award. Any absences between March 2020 and June 2022 were not considered for this award, as we recognize the extraordinary circumstances that many of our students faced during the pandemic. But despite these challenges, we have one award recipient tonight who has shown resilience, dedication, and perseverance, staying focused on academic goals and refusing to let any obstacles get in their way. Tonight, we are proud to honor just one student for 7 years of perfect attendance without any tardies, early dismissals, or absences from kindergarten through sixth grade. Governing Board, please join me in congratulating Kajel Cruz, Pomeroy School, on this incredible achievement.
attending this event. I don't know how to give speeches, but I'm very proud that I got this award. And I didn't expect that I would be awarded for coming to school from kinder to 7th grade.
Congratulations.
Great job.
All right, if you would want to stay here for just 1 minute, I would love to invite our governing board to come around, and let's have you come over here and we'll take a picture with our student who has had perfect attendance. Come on over, we'll go right here in front of the dais. Let's have one more round of applause. That's something spectacular, right? All right, I'm going to pass it back to our clerk, Ms. Gates, to call the next item.
Tell you, I feel kind of like whenever you see some celebrity someplace, you hurry up and run to get in the pictures. That's what I feel like right now. Thank you so much. 1,260 days, if you like the math. With no absences, that's fabulous. Item 9B, we will be recognizing one 6th grade student from each school as a distinguished scholar for the 2022-2023 school year. Dr. Brady.
Yes, thank you to our governing board members again and our guests. I have the pleasure of also recognizing our distinguished scholars, and to help me do that, I have our principals from each of our schools and many of our 6th grade teachers. So we'll have our teachers and our principals line up over here. While I give the introduction, we'll do it in alphabetical order. Alphabetical order, yes. Oh, reverse. If you would like to, we can go in reverse alphabetical order. I will let them work that out. You just let me know when I turn around. Okay, for our governing board, our second recognition this evening is for distinguished scholars. These amazing students were selected by their teachers and principals for academic excellence, community service, and leadership abilities. In just a moment, our principals will introduce our students, and their teachers will share with you the personal attributes of their chosen distinguished scholar. For each of these exceptional students, we have a $50 gift card and a certificate provided by the Kiwanis Club of Sweetwater, who sponsored this award. Kiwanis' motto is serving the children of the world, and the Kiwanis Club of Sweetwater serves the children of National City. Tonight, we are joined by several Kiwanians, our club president, Dan Krecha, members, Mike Dara, and Alejandro Morales. And they will be helping to hand out this award tonight. And I am also a proud member of the Kiwanis Club of Sweetwater. To our distinguished scholars that will be coming up here in just a moment, after I introduce your principal and your principal calls your name, please come to the podium where your principal and your teacher will say a few words about your accomplishments. Then you'll shake hands with our trustees, our board members, and our distinguished guests. You'll be given your certificate and gift card. And then we're going to ask that you sit in these chairs up front so that our families can come and take as many pictures as you want, as close as you want at the end of the awards, and we'll get a really nice group shot, because we know it's really important to have those keepsake photos as well. So are we ready, trustees? All right, let's see what they decided. Oh, it looks like, are we going in regular order? We're central. I think Central's first. At last I checked, C comes before E in the alphabet, yes. Distinguished scholars, can you help me? Which is the first school here? Central, all right. So first up, our principal from Central Elementary to introduce her distinguished scholar and her teacher for this award is Miss Erika Marcelo Carrillo.
Thank you. Ms. Harris is unable to come today. She's being a mom, and we know how important that is as well. But she did send me some notes on our distinguished scholar. If I can ask Daniela Espino to come up. Felicidades, Daniela. So before I read what Ms. Paris wrote, I'm going to say a little bit about what I know about Daniela. Daniela has a quiet, soft strength. That's the kind that doesn't come into a room and announce itself. Instead, it presents itself in her actions, in her day-to-day practices, in how she carries herself, how she talks to others. She's a force to be reckoned with, but you don't know that, because it's not something that she shows. It's just who she is and what she does. And that strength in character, it's showing itself today. She's being recognized as a distinguished scholar, and it gives me great pride to stand next to her. And it's gonna carry her far. It's those are the kind of characteristics that help you set your sight on a goal and then just work every day, quietly, but diligently, with the strength to accomplish everything that she sets her mind to. Daniela is a student that has persevered, is dedicated to her learning. She's our student council vice president, and she is the walking embodiment of a peace builder. She's kind, she's thoughtful, she's considerate. She's everything that we hope our kids grow up to be. She's genuinely an amazing human. And I, for one, want to be part of her world where we continue to build and to support great humans. Felicidades, I'm very proud of you. Ms. Paris also wanted me to say that she's reading at a high school level. So, wow. She's kind of the whole package. Congratulations, Ina.
And we're gonna watch her. She's gonna model it for the rest of the scholars. She's getting her medal, her certificate, her gift card, her photo, and then she'll shake the hands of our distinguished governing board members, trustees. And then we'll have you stop for a photo for what? Okay, turn around. And we'll have a photo. We can take a quick photo. And we'll do the group one after. But parents, come on up, take your photo as close as you want as we go. And then we'll have you have a seat. Oh wait, one more. The most important. All right, one more round of applause. We're so proud of you, Daniela. Next, to introduce our distinguished scholar from El Toyon, we have Principal Mr. Brian Budding.
Thank you very much. I have the honor of calling up our distinguished scholar, Ira Barrion. And her amazing sixth grade teacher, Miss Adriana Hernandez.
You read it
12th grade level. I don't think I can even do that. All right. It is with great pleasure that El Toyon School presents Ira Ariano as our distinguished scholar for the 2022-23 school year. Ira has been at El Toyon since preschool and has shown tremendous academic excellence, leadership abilities, and peace builder qualities since a very young age. Ira is a highly intelligent and hardworking student and a perfect example of greatness of an El Toyon school student. Ira is an exceptional student whose hard work and dedication to her own education deserves to be recognized. Throughout the year, we have been very impressed by Ira's great personality and her positive attitude. Ira's positive character definitely shows on a daily basis. Ira is extremely responsible and always pushes herself to actively participate in the classroom. She excels academically and is such a positive leader for all our peers. In addition to treating others respectfully and the fine work she displays with her academics, Ira is currently a member of Student Roundtable. She has been part of Coding Club and Cheerleading Club at El Toyon. Her favorite subject is math. She also likes to read and has read more than 2 million words so far on Accelerated Reader. And for some reason, she loves cheese. Ira is a very respectful and courteous young lady with a bright future ahead of her. She is an inspiration to all. I am very happy to have such a student in my class. Ira is an outstanding student academically and a role model citizen. She is a shining example of an El Toyon student, committed to greatness for herself and her classmates. Her passion for learning and caring attitude is what makes Ira our distinguished scholar. Congratulations.
What lovely words. I was going to tell you if she didn't, that she's part of our student roundtable, although you're probably not surprised. Just recently, she was at the National City Chamber of Commerce, and she was teaching our business leaders how to be more sustainable in their everyday operations of their businesses. All right, congratulations. One more round of applause as she takes her picture. And with that, I'm going to introduce our next principal from Ira Harbison, Dr. Fausto Barragan Jr.
It is my honor to introduce and present our Ira Harbison Distinguished Scholar from Mr. Alvarado's class, Alexa Lewis.
Good evening, everyone. I am so proud to be here tonight recognizing Alexa Loesa as Ira Harbison's scholar. What stands out most to me about Alexa is her ability to be a leader by example. She's not the most outspoken, but she fulfills the role of leader by setting the example of what to do in the classroom, on the playground, and every other school activity. In the classroom, Alexa is an engaged student who works well with classmates and is willing to lend a helping hand when needed. She is an avid reader and excels in every academic area. Alexa is also very humble. If it were up to her, she would probably want someone else accepting this award. She is the last person to take credit for her accomplishments. Alexa always puts other people before her. And because of this, I believe she demonstrates the perfect example of humility. Alexa loves to take on new opportunities. She has played the violin for 2 years. She has been an anchor on Hot News, our bi-weekly school news show, for the past 2 years. As an anchor, Alexa writes her own scripts and researches and shares current events to the entire school. She also takes initiative to speak with the principal and other staff members to ensure all relevant school events are included in the broadcast. Maybe one day we will see her on the television, reporting on events around the world and in our community. Today and every day, Alexa makes Iowa Harbison and National City very proud, and we are very lucky to have her. This is surely not the last time you will hear the name Alexa Flores. Congratulations.
Wow. Maybe not unspoken, but very well spoken. To be able to be an anchor on the news and to be able to make appointments to speak with your principal, that takes a lot of courage, a lot of confidence, and great leadership. So I'm starting to see a theme here with the love of reading. I think we have a love of reading so far as a theme. All right, one more round of applause for Alexa. And with that, we will have our principal from Kimball School, Mr. Francisco Lopez.
Es un honor estar aquí. A mí me toca presentar al erudito distinguido de Kimball, el estudiante José Julián Salazar López. Before I move on to our teacher for 6th grade, couldn't be here, but he shares with me things that I have to say about you. But it's important to also to acknowledge the parents. Papás, gracias, mamá, gracias por todo, gracias. What teacher is saying about you. It is an honor to have Jose Julian in my class. One of the big elements is to see him growing as this is what Mr. Sandoval said, as his kindergarten teacher, now as your 6th grade teacher. Okay? He says the love for learning and the passion for the things that you do in the class is always visible. I'd like to recognize the students who has participated in programs since kindergarten, and insert note is that he was my student in kindergarten. So it pleased me even more to see how Jose Julian has progressed throughout the school year and since he was in kindergarten. He is fluent in his ability to speak, write, and read in 2 languages. In math, he is showing tremendous growth and he's passionate about it. He's a student with self-discipline and maturity necessary to adapt to the changes he will encounter in middle school. So any middle school that you go to, they will be very lucky to have you. It is a pleasure to recognize Jose Julián Salazar Lopez for his success this year.
Muchas gracias al señor López y felicidades a José. José, tú puedes hablar en 2 idiomas. Yo estoy aprendiendo español y puedes ayudarme porque yo quiero ser bilingüe como tú eres. ¿Bilingüe? All right. One more round of applause for José. And now I'd like to welcome our principal from Las Palmas School, Mrs. Berenice Walker, to come to the podium.
Hello, everybody. I am so excited to present the Las Palmas Distinguished Scholar today, along with Mrs. Trzynski, our National School District Teacher of our Year, and also our 6th grade teacher. She's here to speak about our Distinguished Scholars. So please come on up, Leland, right? It is my pleasure to present to you a truly exceptional student, Leland Schrader, Las Palmas' 6th grade Distinguished Scholar. Leland surpasses all expectations academically and behaviorally,
and his dedication to learning is truly inspiring. I must first acknowledge Leland's parents, Mr. and Mrs. Schrader. Who have always encouraged his education and provided him with unwavering support. It is evident how proud they are of you, Leland, and rightly so. When I think of Leland, the phrase above and beyond comes to mind. For example, when asked to write a 4-paragraph essay, Leland goes above and beyond by writing at least 5 paragraphs. He always includes more than the requested 3 pieces of textual evidence to support his claim, as well as doing any and all of the extra credit assignments offered. Also, he chooses to do not only the 6th grade homework, but also, because I teach a combo, the 5th grade homework as well. And then he wants me to look at it before he turns it in to make sure that he got all of it correct, and if he didn't, he wants to know why. This demonstrates his commitment to thorough research and attention to detail. Leland's work ethic is truly remarkable. Not only does he ask to have extra homework every night, but he also consistently asks for feedback on how he can improve. Furthermore, Leland's recent achievement in the Accelerated Reader Program is a testament to his dedication to learning. In trimester 2, he achieved an astonishing 821% of his reading goal, breaking our class 11-year record of 781% back in 2019. Leland has also read 125 books this year and has read 166 articles. His achievement will motivate future students to strive to surpass the new class record. Aside from his academic excellence, Leland is also a friendly and outgoing student who enjoys playing football and playing musical instruments. His love for music and sports makes him a well-rounded student who embodies the Gator way. Leland, congratulations on this well-deserved recognition. You have such a bright future ahead of you, and we are all so excited to see what you achieve. Congratulations.
Wow, what do you think, distinguished scholars? Extra homework? Get another theme, love of reading, breaking records. Congratulations to Leland. Please give him a round of applause as he shakes hands. And with that, as he's taking his last photo, I'd like to welcome our principal from Lincoln Acres Elementary School, Mrs. Daniela Ruiz Jones.
I have the pleasure of introducing our amazing 6th grader, Jonathan Valenzuela Silva, coming. And our amazing 5th grade teacher, Mr. Perez, to say some words about Jonathan.
Thank you. Congratulations, Jonathan. It is with great pleasure that Lincoln Acres presents Jonathan Valenzuela as our distinguished scholar for the 2022-2023 school year. To begin, Jonathan attends school every day. He arrives on time and is ready to learn. He is confident, very confident, positive, and shows excellent ability to set goals and be persistent in achieving them. Jonathan takes an active role in discussions by attentively listening, speaking, and avoiding distractions throughout the school day. He consistently shows respect to his classmates, myself, while actively learning and discussing. Most importantly, he has impressed me by faithfully performing all classroom tasks and using his time wisely every single day. Academically, Jonathan has proven to be self-motivated and a conscientious student who exceeds expectations with the quality of work he submits. It is credible to say that he generates neat and careful work with thoroughly recognizing and avoiding careless errors before submitting. I am highly impressed with his ability to readily grasp new concepts and ideas in every subject matter. For example, he has an exceptional foundation of understanding and solving math concepts. His writing is very clear and follows grammar and punctuation. His results in reading indicate that he exceeds his understanding in grade level literacy and informational texts. you ask any of his friends, they will tell you that Jonathan is the definition of a peaceful. He is truly a kind and fun person that you can always count on. Jonathan has a strong group of friends that have been together for many years, but has an open heart for anyone. For anyone who didn't have recess today or any like, his kindness is evident even on the soccer field, which he plays daily, on his breaks, and he loves that soccer. In addition to being Jonathan's teacher this year, I also had the opportunity to be a fourth grade teacher. He has displayed the same characteristics in fourth grade as he does now as a sixth grader. Jonathan Valenzuela is truly someone deserving of the title of Distinguished Scholar. Everyone at Lincoln Acres Center, congratulations, and we are so proud of your achievements.
I think I was most struck, Jonathan, by your careful revision, editing before turning in your work. I have a son, Noah Brady, who could use your services. He's a junior in college. We are very proud of you for all the work and all of your accomplishments, both on the soccer field and in the classroom. Stand one more time to get a last photo. Congratulations. One round of applause. One round of applause. Next up, I'd like to introduce our principal from Olivewood School, Mrs. Zulma Santana.
It is an honor and a pleasure to announce Olivewood's Distinguished Scholar, Giancarlo Salgado. And his fabulous teacher, Mrs. Eleanor Felker, will be
Isola, his fifth grade teacher, is also here. I would like to introduce Giancarlo Salgado. Giancarlo Salgado is the epitome of what a national school district distinguished scholar should be. He has demonstrated excellence in all areas from day one. Everything he does goes beyond what is expected. As a student, he has continuously honed excellence in and out of the classroom. The work he turns in, aside from being outstanding, shows the careful thought and planning behind them. Academically, Giancarlo scores above and beyond, especially in our interim assessments that I have been giving the past several months. He's perfecting almost all of them, so I'm looking forward to what his CAS score is going to be. Math is his love, and there are several times this year that he had kindness says, "Hey, Mrs. Falker, I think we're looking at the problem differently. So let's find a way to make it more understandable for the rest of the kids." That's what he does in the classroom. Giancarlo Salgado is a leader, has shown that the best leaders are those who know how to follow. He never hesitates to solicit others' ideas, and even if they're better than his, he does as good leaders do and uses them. He does not find anything wrong in taking a step back when it is needed. One of the things that really touched me about Giancarlo is here is his willingness to help classmates that are sometimes left alone in the playground. He knows that he doesn't like people being left out, and you will see him soliciting their company. I wrote a poem about Giancarlo. It's a classic poem. Gifted academically, introspective, deep thinker, lover of anime, amazing writer, friend to everyone. No one can compare, both in math and ELA, caring and respectful. Accelerated reader, first to a million. Responsible and committed, love of learning shown every day. Overall, shows what a distinguished scholar should be. His name is Giancarlo.
That was beautiful. You're going to have to get a copy of that poem there, Giancarlo. I think I saw him crack a smile once during that speech, but very humble, serious. I can tell you take your academics and your career very seriously. We're proud of you. Let's have one more round of applause. All right, next I would like to introduce the principal of John A. Otis, Dr. Leticia Segura. I never get it. John A. Otis. Why are we second to last? I don't know why it was Otis, but it is a great evening, and I love this room that's filled with families, parents, siblings, everybody that has been here supporting their students, and what an honor to recognize these wonderful students. Each and every one of you are amazing. I do want to recognize or call up our John Otis, amazing distinguished scholar, and her teacher, Mia Felix, and Mr. Randy Rodriguez.
Well, good evening, everybody. This is one of my favorite nights of the year because we get to celebrate all the kids that make a positive impact in our district. And each one of these kids I know, in all their classes, are looked up to. The other kids in class don't usually say it, but I know a lot of the kids in class look up to these kids in awe sometimes. They look towards them for advice and for help. And these 10 grade kids always, probably never hesitate, as far as I know these guys, but I know Mia never hesitates to give anybody any help whenever they need it. So it's great to have this award. I really enjoy making speeches when it comes to this award. Now, Mia's an incredible person. I know she's very, very shy, and I knew that about her when she came in, but I really enjoy that she's challenged herself this year. Whether it's playing soccer, whether it's playing volleyball. Academically, nobody can touch her though. She just finished her test, her iReady diagnostic test, and she scored at 9th grade level. And the whole class cheered for her. They were very happy for her academic growth. Beyond that, she's always got a plan for herself academically. When it comes to AR, she tells me, well, I'm going to read this book, then I'm going to read this book, and then I should be at this percentage of my goal. And she's been the first person that's made her AR goal throughout the entire year. And beyond that, she kind of surprised me towards the beginning of the school year because we do debates in class, and she's very, very reserved. And when it came for her to debate one of the other people in class, she came out of nowhere. And it kind of shocked the person that she was debating too, because the person that she was debating likes to talk a lot. But she had a comeback for everything. And she had, information where that person couldn't keep up, and the whole class cheered for her. And they do that a lot for her throughout the school year. It's unprompted. It's because, again, she's such a really very nice person and very, very strong academically. Now, when I look at this award, and me and Mr. Bison, we've looked to pick somebody for this award, I always look for somebody that's not only great academically, because they're smart people, but they don't always do the best things or whatever. But for her, I always look for somebody that has a great character too, because people go farther in life that are smart and are well respected. And she's very well respected. So, with great pleasure, I want to introduce Mia Felix as our.
That was very nice. What they say about our quiet leaders, you're a great listener. When you're a great listener, you can really learn a lot, form your ideas, and then, like Mr. Rodriguez said, come out of nowhere for that to be. We're very proud of you, Mia, and all that you've accomplished. And like your classmates were clapping for you, for all of your accomplishments in the class, we'll have the audience clap for you one more time. Next, I'd like to introduce you to our principal at Palmer Way, Mr. Alfonso Denegri.
Thank you. Our sixth grade teacher couldn't make it tonight, Ms. Zerna, but I would like to call our distinguished scholar, Nixon Seal. Although she couldn't be here, she did have a nice write-up that I'll share with you. Nixon Seal. With a name like this on your classroom roster, you know as a teacher, you're probably going to have an extraordinary student for the upcoming school year. And when I met him the first day of school, I knew I was right. It is with great pleasure to announce Nixon Seal from Palmer Way Elementary School and Palmer Way's 22-23 Distinguished Scholar. To know Nixon is to know he is the pure definition of a teacher's dream, because he possesses all the qualities we all dream of as teachers. He has a wonderful attitude, very successful, ambitious, a lot of self-discipline, and had a very successful academic year, as well as a very successful future. Nixon is, in addition to being a great student, he is an independent thinker who follows his own ideas instead of someone else's, which is a trait to be respected for someone as young as he is, because it displays his sense of confidence. He's also a student who arrives at the table with solutions versus problems, and always participates in classroom discussions with insightful ideas. His unwavering display of self-discipline and ambition has guided him towards a very successful academic year, as well as hope for a very successful future. It is for all these reasons why I'm so very proud to present Nixon with Palmer Way Distinguished Scholar of the Year Award. Congratulations.
Thank you. And you do have a great name. So we'll take some photos. And then you'll get to take your picture with the trustees. I am hearing a theme of leadership and problem solving. And we all love, that's what this world needs, more problem solvers. A round of applause for Nixon Seal. And for our last school tonight for Distinguished Scholar Award, I'd like to bring up our principal, Ms. Danisa Montero from Rancho de la Nación.
Last but not least, so I want to bring up our distinguished scholar from Rancho de la Nación, Alexander Carvajal.
And his teacher, Ms. Kirsten Madueña, is here to say a few words.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome, or good evening, board members and Dr. Brady. It is my pleasure to introduce, sorry, I gotta talk into the microphone. Alex Carvajal is this year's Distinguished Scholar for Rancho de la Nación. Like our other distinguished scholars that are being honored tonight, Alex is a leader in our class and as in sixth grade as a whole. I gotta remember to follow this because I get off track. He's a brilliant student working at and above grade level in all subject areas. And in addition, he's kind of my right-hand man, most organized in the classroom. And he's our #1 leader in the sixth grade. He kind of takes it upon himself to support his classmates and all the sixth graders at Rancho. He's a leader on the playground, and he encourages his classmates to be the best that they can be in academics, in sports, in arts, in behavior. He works really hard, and he holds himself to a very high standard, and it shows. He is a member of the superintendent's student roundtable and is very proud that one of his ideas for a parent control app was shown to be developed at the Amazon headquarters when they visited on a field trip this year. Additionally, Alex plays center midfielder, right? I don't know soccer. Center midfielder for the Rebel Soccer Club in Chula Vista, California, and hopes to play soccer in college and maybe professionally someday. He's really good. Alex's fifth grade teacher, Mrs. Ochoa, describes him as respectful, kind, and driven. His fourth grade teacher, Ms. Bañez, said that he was a leader, a role model, and highly motivated. And in addition, the principal, Mrs. Montero, describes Alex as focused and proactive. We are all very proud of his accomplishments, and he will be missed next year when he moves on to middle school. But before I finish up and give him his final congratulations, he would like to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. I would just like to say a few words to thank all our teachers that were with me along the road in Rancho de la Nación. I'd also like to thank my friends and family, especially my parents who are supporting me and be there. That's all I'd like to say. Thank you.
I think we all kind of want to shed a tear right now. So congratulations, Alex, on this very well-deserved recognition, and great job. Great job.
Wow. Okay, parents, I heard them say, put that in your pocket. There is a $50 gift card in there to go to Target. We are very proud of you, Alex, and all our distinguished scholars here tonight. Our trustees are so proud of you. Our honorable guests, thank you for coming tonight. We're going to take a group photo in just a minute. And usually at the end of a group of recognitions like this, Trustee Gates likes to add up all the years of service and say, there was 1,000 years of service. Let's have a round of applause. But I know, Trustee Gates, you can't, what you heard tonight, you might be able to add up the grade levels that they are working at above sixth grade. You might be able to add up how many books or pages they read. You might be able to add up how many extra homework assignments or how many extra credit assignments they completed. But I think what we heard tonight, the attributes that this group of students embody, is priceless. I would love to have one more collective round of applause for these amazing. And scholars, we would love to have you stand up with our trustees and get a group photo. We'll take one group, and our honorable guests from the Kiwanis Club. And families, please come up as close as you want. We'll wait until the last photo is taken. We know how important these photos are. Principals, teachers, you may come up and take photos as well. And after our last award, I do want to let parents know we have a step and repeat in the back. We have two of them set up, and you can feel free to stay and take some photos there as well. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. We still have some parents taking some photos. Do not be sorry, we want these photos, we want to get nice close-ups. Alright. This is what it's like to be famous. You have to stand. What an amazing honor for our school district, for your schools, for your parents, for our community of National City. We know you're going to go on to accomplish great things. All right, and with that, I think I see the last photo. We'll clap for you as Mrs. Bates announces our final award. And our scholars may join their families now. Thank you.
All right, we have one more recognition for our students, and we do not want to miss out on it. 9C, to recognize the school winner and finalists of the 7th annual 6th grade writing contest. Dr. Brady.
That's right, Trustee Gates and trustees. Our third and final recognition is for our celebrated authors tonight. In honor of Read Across America Week, all 6th graders in the National School District were challenged to write a story for a school and district competition. Teachers selected one winner per class, and principals selected one winning entry per school. From these amazing stories, a blind read was conducted by our governing board. No names, no schools. And a district winner was selected. And we are ready to share that winner with you. But first, we want to recognize the winning authors from each school. Authors, when I call your name, please come to the front to be recognized. Mrs. Betancourt Castañeda has your medal and your certificate. And then our trustees are waiting for a photo opportunity with you. Again, we'll have you wait in the chairs until all of our authors have been called, and then we'll make the announcement of our district winner. With that, our first author to recognize tonight is from Central School. The author is Kate Heredia, and the book title is Catherine a Leader. Round of applause, come on. Kate, and you have your medal and your certificate. Congratulations. And again, the title of Kate's book is Catherine, a Leader. We'll have a photo opportunity and some handshaking with our trustees. Thank you, and a round of applause for Kate. From Ira Marcusson School, the author we are celebrating tonight is Jovelo Parrales Jr. with the book title Unbreakable Knights, Swords, and Sorcery. You have your medal and your certificate. And another photo opportunity with our trustees. All right, and while he's getting his photo, round of applause for Jovelo. Unbreakable Knights, Swords, and Sorcery. Oh, I did read that. All right, from Kimball School, our author is Angeline Alvarez Mejia. We're going to come over called The Little Flower. We'll take a picture. And one more with our trustees. Oh, yes. And Angeline's book was in dos idiomas, en español and en inglés. It was in 2 languages, English and Spanish. Congratulations. From Las Palmas, the author is Emily Pacheco. Emily's story is called The Fear Within, Overcoming Roller Coaster Anxiety. If you've never been afraid of a roller coaster, you'll need to read this book by our author, Emily Pacheco. All right, and one more photo opportunity. Congratulations to Emily for being the author for Las Palmas. Next, we have a winning author from Lincoln Acres Elementary School, Aiden Adams Garcia. Aiden's book is called The Kid in the Orange Hoodie. The Kid in the Orange Hoodie. Sounds very mysterious. Congratulations to you, Aiden. And one more photo opportunity with our trustees. All right. The Kid in the Orange Hoodie. Next, from Olivewood School, Isabella Rodriguez with a Isabella. One of our newest authors, Isabella, will receive her medal and certificate. And again, her story is The Unfair Ocean Law. Learning a lot about sustainability. That's okay. Famous people know they need to wait for the pictures. One more, Mr. Dalla, with our trustees. Mr. Dalla, one more with our trustees. It's okay, I gotta keep these volunteers in line, right? Keep them on track. All right. Congratulations to you, Isabella. From John A. Otis, our author is Mia Lopez Yescas. Mia. And Mia's title of her book is Mia's Kidney Adventure. Mia's Kidney Adventure. I learned a lot from your book, by the way. Congratulations. All right, one more photo opportunity with our trustees. Don't run away yet. So now I'm going to say we got to keep the authors in line too. We got to make sure we get our photos. All right, congratulations. Mia from John A. Otis. Now to announce the author and winning title from Palmer Way, Mia Munoz. Mia Munoz, come on up with story, Keep My Book Clean. Did I get that right? Is Mia here? Okay, Mr. David. All right, and then from Rancho de la Nacion, we have a winning author, Mariah Moses, with the 3 authors. Come on, Mariah. 911 with our trustees. Congratulations, Mariah. All right, well, please, we're not done yet, but please, for this part, join me in congratulating these amazing authors, winning authors for each of their schools. And we're gonna have you actually stand up. We're gonna be taking a group shot, and then I'm going to announce the district winner. But let's get a nice group shot. All right. As the paparazzi snaps the last of their photos, keep those cameras ready because right now I'm going to announce our National School District 2023 winner. Congratulations goes to Emily Pacheco. Congratulations, Emily, in the final weeks of school. We will be publishing Emily's story, The Fear Within, Overcoming Roller Coaster Anxiety. In addition to receiving a few copies for yourself, Emily, your book will serve as the next book for the National School District Read Across America Week. It will also be available in every single one of our school libraries and in the National City Public Library available for checkout. Congratulations to all of our authors. And your teacher is here to see it. Big day for last couple months. All right. Before I let you sit down, Mia, please come to the podium. We think you've got your medals mixed with the other medal, Mia's medallion. Yes. So Mia Lopez, yes, guys, come over here. Come here for a second. Let's check your medallion and make sure you have the right one. Because we had two Mias. I think this one's yours.
Everything is okay with your name? Can you check the medal?
We don't want to go home with the wrong one. All right. And let's have one more round of applause. With that, parents, thank you so much for all you do to celebrate. Before you leave, we'll have our trustee is going to close out the meeting, but we know our students are where they are and the accomplishments they have because of all the hard work you do. Thank you so much. All right, let's take some pictures. Congratulations. Thank you for coming today.
Gracias.